Eliminating sexual harassment at Mayo Clinic. Sexual harassment continues to make headlines and is a conversation topic for many industries around the globe. Like many organizations, Mayo Clinic receives reports of sexual harassment. All reports are promptly investigated and appropriate action taken. Mayo Clinic's People and Culture Committee, PCC, is leading the initiative to eliminate sexual harassment at Mayo Clinic. Multiple learning resources are available to support this initiative, including this course for all Mayo Clinic leaders. Together, we can maintain and nurture a respectful and harassment-free working environment. The purpose of this video is to provide you with important information and resources if impacted by a sexual harassment situation. After completing this course video, you'll be able to describe Mayo Clinic's sexual and other harassment policy, identify disrespectful and harassment behaviors in the workplace, take action if you become aware of disrespectful or harassment behavior, identify resources available to you. What is sexual harassment? Sexual harassment is unlawful and involves verbal or physical conduct of a sexual nature that is severe or pervasive and has the purpose or effect of unreasonably interfering with an employee's work. Sexual harassment includes unwelcome sexual advances, requests, demands, or pressure for sexual favors, sexually motivated physical contact, verbal or nonverbal, written and electronic communication, and visual and physical conduct of a sexual or gender-based nature. Quid pro quo. Harassment occurs when employment decisions or expectations are conditioned on an employee's willingness to grant or deny sexual favors. Types of sexual harassment can include various forms of offensive behavior, including physical, visual, verbal, electronic, and nonverbal cues. Here are some examples. You or one of your colleagues may be in any one of these four roles: victim, bystander, accused, or supervisor. Let's take a closer look at each one of them. Anyone can be a victim of sexual harassment. A person who is a victim or affected by sexual harassment does not have to be of the opposite sex of the person engaging in the harassing behavior. If someone comes to you stating that they've been harassed, as a leader, it's important to ask if they're okay, listen to them, and offer resources to help assist and support them. In addition, encourage and partner with the victim to report the sexual harassment to HR Connect or the compliance hotline. Addressing sexual harassment is an extension of our culture of safety commitment, where we learn to speak up to keep our patients and colleagues safe. In particular, it's important to pay attention to details, have a questioning and receptive attitude, communicate clearly, and support each other. The bystander is anyone who hears or sees suspected sexual harassment. Many times individuals who see a harassing or inappropriate situation wonder, "What can I do?" Or, "What if I don't have all the information?" It's important to be an active bystander, which means someone who takes action to make a positive difference. Sometimes the victim may be too intimidated or simply doesn't know how to respond to the accused. Watch for signs that the victim may be uncomfortable in the situation, such as the victim is backing away from the conversation, the victim is talking faster or laughing nervously, the victim keeps looking away. Once you recognize the situation, you may interrupt the behavior by starting a conversation or asking a question. Name or acknowledge the offense using phrases such as, "I heard," "when you said," "I noticed that." Talk privately with either party by asking the victim if they're okay or need help, talking with the accused, stating their behavior was inappropriate. If you don't feel comfortable confronting the accused, you can report what you witnessed to HR Connect or the compliance hotline. It's critical to speak up and report the event to ensure a safe working environment for our employees. Accused is anyone initiating unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical harassment of a sexual nature. If someone is accused of sexual harassment, they're encouraged to listen to the victim, bystander, or others that may be voicing concern, apologize for inappropriate behavior, discuss actions moving forward. A common theme across the reports of sexual harassment is where there is a power differential, meaning that the accused was in a superior position over the victim. Often, the accused is not aware of their poor behavior, as it's not been addressed in the past. As a leader, it's important to reflect, is there anything that I have done that may have been perceived as offensive? If so, consider what actions you can take to address the situation and prevent it from happening again. The supervisor needs to set high standards of personal and professional conduct. It's important to be proactive by encouraging your employees to report occurrences of harassment they witness or experience. Ensure your staff are aware of Mayo's sexual and other harassment policy, along with the process for reporting. Actively support training and awareness efforts to stop sexual and other harassment. Take all complaints of harassment and disrespectful behavior seriously. Get more facts about the situation, document the information, follow up with appropriate individuals, and report the event. Take immediate action regarding inappropriate or questionable behavior. Discuss the expectations and resources during new staff orientation. If someone tells you they've experienced harassment, first, check if the person's safety is an immediate concern. If so, contact Mayo Clinic Security at 911 for Mayo telephone or call 911 for law enforcement. The person's health and safety should be your primary concern. In addition, offer support. Be objective and ready to listen to them. Provide the individual the sexual and other harassment reference card for contacts and supporting resources. Contact HR Connect for more information. You're also encouraged to inform a next-level leader for more support and assistance with the situation. It's important to remember, retaliation is not tolerated and must be addressed immediately if identified. A common question is, what can be expected when working with HR on a report of sexual harassment? You can expect a prompt investigation on the claims as set forth in the Sexual and Other Harassment Policy. The investigator will partner with the supervisor if appropriate for the situation. The victim will need to provide details of the harassment, such as the names of any potential witnesses or other victims, and specific descriptions of the harassing conduct. Mayo Clinic values cooperation of employees in the investigative process, as it reflects our shared commitment to promptly and effectively address concerns of harassment in the workplace. As Mayo Clinic leaders, it's imperative for us to model professional behaviors. The law certainly provides protections, but Mayo Clinic does more. Mayo policy establishes the rules for our community, but Mayo Clinic expects more. Mayo's core Rich Ties values provide our direction. In addition to professional behaviors, it's also important to recognize what are the professional boundaries in the workplace. A common question is, can I date someone from work? A consensual sexual relationship between a supervisor and a subordinate is not prohibited. It will always have consequences and risk, some of which can be considered sexual harassment. It's important that managers and supervisors maintain high standards of fairness, professionalism, and impartiality in their supervision of employees. Consensual sexual relationships can blur professional boundaries that are necessary in any supervisory relationship. As a result, it should be avoided. Sexual harassment resources. Information on sexual harassment is available in HR Connect, including frequently asked questions, a leadership video, and the Sexual and Other Harassment Reference Card. There are multiple resources for reporting harassment. As a leader, inform your next level leader. Access HR Connect 888-266-0440 or 776-0440. Call the Compliance Hotline 888-721-5391. Learners, including residents, should contact the Title IX coordinator. See HR Connect Sexual Harassment FAQ Scenarios for other examples of professional boundaries in the workplace. In summary, you are a leader at Mayo Clinic, and with that comes a responsibility to model professional behavior. Maintain an environment that promotes mutual respect. Lead by example. Be informed of Mayo Clinic's policies, expectations, and resources related to sexual harassment to proactively safeguard our values-driven culture. Prevent sexual harassment. Speak up and immediately report any types of harassing behaviors inconsistent with our expectations. Let's work together to create a safe workplace.